Hi, I'm Isa, and this is my third vlog, and today I want to talk about how to study abroad in Japan. So I'm just going to talk about the process which I went through. So I'm going through Youth for Understanding, YFU. They have a website, I'll put the link down below, and so I did like a lot of research about a lot of different programs, and a lot of programs had like different associations that you had to join so you can have the scholarship, or like they're like a ridiculous amount of money, or they weren't exactly what I was looking for. What I was looking for was to stay in a host family and go to school. So I found Youth for Understanding, and they had a few different things. It wasn't positive that I was going to go to school, and I'm still not 100% sure at the moment, but it had like a lot of the other stuff I went to, like the host family, and it had a lot of scholarships. So I looked at all these scholarships, there's a huge list of them, and I researched each one of them to see which one I'm eligible for, because there's a few which your parents have to work in a certain place or something like that. So I was eligible for like probably 3 scholarships, or not 4 or 3 scholarships. Luckily though, to apply for any of the scholarships, it's all the same process. You have to write 5 essays, you have to fill in a lot of personal information about a lot of achievements, and so the essays were like weird questions. They were like, so what's the one problem that you had and how did you solve it? Why you want to go? Different things like where you traveled, I think, or something. So I just made myself look out to be, like, I didn't lie or anything. I did all perfectly truthful stuff. I did good grammar and stuff, and I got like my mom to read it over and check the spelling just to make it sound like I'm a smart person. And like I wrote about stuff that would be connected to maybe studying abroad, and that's the same thing I did for when there was the interview. So, but that's later. So first, so I got together all of my stuff and I researched the thing. I actually emailed the people too, asking them like what kind of scholarships there are and if I'll be able to study abroad. They're very nice. They emailed back in probably a year. No, what am I saying? In probably like a week or two. And so do not be afraid to, if you have any questions, I'm sure the people at YFU will be happy to answer them through email, like they did for me. So after I submitted everything, I submitted I think a few days before the deadline, which is in January. That's for the summer. Like now, if you, maybe the deadline for the fall semester is coming up soon, but it's usually probably like half a year-ish before the actual thing happens. So I submitted it in January, and then I waited 3-4 awful months until I got my acceptance letter, which came just a few days ago. But in the time of in this time between, yeah, okay, sorry. After I wrote the essays and submitted them, a lady came over to my house for an interview. So this is like my first interview. So I was kind of freaking out. I was like, whoa, I've never been to an interview before. So she comes and she's very nice. We just sit in our kitchen table, and we just talk, and she has a list of questions, and she was writing down everything I say. And the first, it was like easy questions about like my family and what my likes or dislikes, and then it goes into more other questions like if I traveled. So what I kind of got from the interview is that Youth for Understanding was looking for people who would be okay, like psychologically, and like able to deal with studying abroad. So she asked a lot of questions about like how I dealt with situations when I traveled, because like my family travels a lot, so I've had situations in which I've been able to like take care of myself without knowing their language, or like I got to know somebody, like my cousin lives in Poland, and like I visit them and I'm like, oh yeah, I didn't get along with her first, and then I started getting along with her after we experienced a few things together. And it's true, like I didn't lie, but she really liked that. So stuff like stories like that, stories about and like don't be afraid to like kind of step over like your comfort zone.